Hello everyone, back again doing a video here. I have plans for a new series called Truth Is, and I'm just going to talk about a lot of different topics that hopefully I get around to doing, and that's about the best I got for you right now. I guess you could say this is like an intro or an update video for now. I'm out walking the dog, and he's looking around here. He's running off, being hyper at 1 o'clock in the morning or whatever the heck time it is. I guess a lot's been going on. It's keeping me off from doing videos, obviously. I think I've covered many times before about the other things, about why there's not more videos, why certain things are how they are, the lack of internet, the lack of time, all that different fun stuff. So, there we go, there's a light. That probably helps. So, I'm getting my XOYNI channel back in 3 weeks, where I can upload unlimited content. Well, hopefully they didn't restrict it from now, but if they didn't restrict it, I'll have unlimited content, so I can do hour-long videos if I want. 4 hour long, as long as my camera will hold. That's what we'll have. A lot of them will probably be compilations and screen records and whatnot. I'm really watching my copyright and my community guidelines. I'm trying really hard, guys. I'm trying really hard to get some stuff out. I really do not want my XOYNI to go down again. Especially getting multiple down. I had multiple channels go down around the same time. I don't know how long we're waiting on the other ones, but it's probably going to be a little bit left. And yeah, if you're subscribed to any of my other channels, my backups right now, like Astrograph Gaming, Taffy Liquor, I don't know the other one's technical name. 2 of them were called Astrograph. I think they were all named Astrograph something. So, yeah, I kind of just barely was able to do that. I got some new stuff going on YouTube. Yeah, YouTube. I started doing some polls. I did some polls on what kind of content you want to see in the future. Some stuff I'm planning on doing with XOYNI. Or, not with XOYNI. On XOYNI as well, but I mean with Silent Castle. We're hoping to do a lot more videos whenever we get the chance. I know I say that all the time, but considering I never see them like I used to, it kind of is what it is. And then I get to go home maybe one day a month or so, and Silent lives kind of far from me, and we can't get together sometimes when that happens. So, you know, that's the situation. This dog is sniffing the trees. He is a sniffer. I reckon if you don't understand the joke, it has to do with sniffing of people. We'll just leave it at that for the PG-13 rating. Let's see. Well, some random news. I've been working on Pokemon, of course. I've restarted Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, and I started with Torchic, and I have Mudkip and Trico that I can trade over. I've got a lot of baby Pokemon, a lot of stuff I want to trade over and start emptying out. The Omega Ruby that I have on me, I've been working on. I have most of the unknowns. I caught Cresselia. I got 2 new shinies within a month or so, and it's pretty rare for me to get shinies. I was doing Sweet Scent, like EV training or whatever, if you want to call it that. I was trying to see how that worked with the power items, and then you only have to do like 10 battles or something like that to get full EVs, or I think it's EVs, not IVs. Full EVs in special attack or whatever, and around Fall Arbor Town, right? Yeah, Lava Ridge is the gym. So Fall Arbor Town, that's also where I buy my quick balls. And mostly I just throw a quick ball, and generally it catches whatever I want. Sometimes I have to battle, but rarely. And then I was worried because I only had, let's just say it was random that I ran into the shiny Spinda, and I was afraid I was going to knock it out, and luckily I caught him. So you never know what they're holding. They could be holding a move that either makes them explode or like roar or anything like that, which I don't think that's a thing I think they should get rid of on the catchable Pokemon. Bandit, come on. We're not going that way. Oh, he's actually listening for once. I heard of a guy who actually... Bandit, this way. No. Bandit, this way. There's a guy who ran into like a shiny Granbull or something like that, and it roared. Like, all those moves should be gone, in my opinion. I don't think those moves should be programmed on Pokemon in the wild. That's just my opinion. Because if you run into something, even teleport, get rid of that teleport on Abra. Like, I think that's just really crappy that you can do. You run into a Pokemon and you get one turn maybe, or you get like a weird situation, or you try to, like, you know, if you don't throw a quick ball or something at someone, at a Pokemon, and you're kind of, you basically give them a turn or whatever. Like, I think there's just a lot of things they can do to make sure that, especially shinies and stuff, shouldn't be, like, you should not, I'm trying to think of how to say this. You shouldn't have people getting upset because shinies run away and stuff like that. Like, I think there's ways around this. Bandit, no. We're over in people's garage here. Let's not do this. So, that's just my little 2 cents on that. I started up my XD Gala Darkness, and I guess one of the big things going on with it is I have a Golbat, which Zubat's kind of a rare Pokemon to catch on that game. It's not a Shadow Pokemon, but you can catch him on the Pokespots. So I got him, and you need happiness to evolve him. I don't understand what's going on with that Soothe Bell. I don't know where it went, if it got accidentally erased or whatever, sold. I don't know what happened to it. So I have no Soothe Bell. I have most of my Pokemon in the 30s, and I've had him in the front of the party, and he's now level 40s, and I'm heading towards, I am at the Cypher Key Lair, which is the, I'm trying to think of how to explain this. It's like the secondary boss area. So it's like right before you go to the final boss area. And I'm already to the point where I don't have a Crobat. So my team, I believe, is Jolteon. Whoa, big hole there. Big hole, almost broken ankle. You son of a biscuit. Why are you running? You see something over there? Now he's running over here where he will run into something. I don't want you over that night. I don't know what's over there. Bandit, no! No! I can't see what's over there, so you're not going over there. Jolteon, Golbat. I just need a moment here. Do I have Gardevoir? I know I usually get Gardevoir, that's why I'm like, Got Camerupt, Spheal, or Celio. Would I have... I don't think I have Lairon. Man, I'm trying to think of these off the top of my head. I haven't played it for a little bit. But I know those are on my team right now. And I plan on sticking with them. I need to do Mount Battle too. So that's something I can work on. But yeah, I traded over on my other game, my other save file. It's completely beaten. I got the lucky egg off of it. I got Toxic. It's pretty much as as much done as it needs to be. So, you know, whatever, right? I can restart it whenever. Honestly, once you catch the Dragonite and all that, you get everything theoretically besides those last like 6 or 8 Coliseums, which honestly, it's not really worth it to me. I could go through the 100 Mount Battle just to get the Chikorita, Totodile, and Cyndaquil, but to get to all 3, you have to do it 3 times. So they have like Blast Burn, Hydro Cannon, and Frenzy Plant, which it's not even really that special because you can easily just put them on Fire Red, Leaf Green and do it. There's probably a spot in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald to do it. I haven't really played Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald in a little bit, which I'm kind of close on getting those traded off. So that's another thing I'd like to work on, but, you know, we'll see what happens, right? Yeah, I guess that's my Pokemon update for right now until I really get into doing more, but I really wanted to get some content out, some updated talking videos. Hopefully these will be out on the 1st or 2nd. I wanted Silent Castle to give me some ideas, but he's being very scrubby about it, not giving me ideas. And trying to get him to do anything is pulling teeth, so we shall see. Because we used to go hard as all get out. Like, he used to go real hard back in, like, middle school. Like, Generation 4, that was him. Generation 5, that was him. He was all on that. Even Generation 6, he was on that. And then, that was pretty much the end of high school for us. We're not... Yeah, around the time where we weren't really together as much anymore. So, we'd see each other from time to time. And that's pretty much how it was. But, yeah, we played a little bit of Generation 7, 8 together. I don't think we've ever done a Scarlet and Violet battle. Frankly, I'm not really all that aware of Generation 7 to 9, so I'm guessing if he knows his stuff about that, he probably would whoop me on those. So, I don't know. I'm thinking about trying to start some Generation 7 at some point, like Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon. I bought so many copies of these games. I have a lot of hatched Pokemon. I have a lot of good stuff. So, definitely things to look into. Man, there's just a lot. When I find my other games, I'd be willing to try playing them on TV. I usually have the dog that I'm trying to not wake up or whatnot, and people around. So, I'm very aware of my surroundings there, and I have to kind of talk real low, and it's just like, it doesn't really seem to work out too well when I try to record on the TV. I try to do like music videos and stuff. Generally, they're pretty good about the copyright. I'm actually very, I'm trying to think of the word. I'm just very grateful that YouTube hasn't been too bad about it. It's not really even a Google or YouTube thing on that. And I don't think I've ever gotten strikes from music. I've gotten content taken down. It happens from time to time. I'll show like a video of something and music, and then if it's already got music on it, usually I switch it up, because you can find that video and listen to that song with that, you know, visual, but I try to switch the song up. So I have a set of songs that I like to use. So definitely check those out. I re-upload a lot of my old content, especially non-audio, and then I make them into music videos and stuff like that. Or I'll turn the volume down. Like, I'm just going for a lot of different things. I'm trying to do shorts. I know shorts go hard on views a lot of times, so away from the door, Bandit. Yeah, so a lot coming up. Looking forward to it. I hope I keep this same amount of energy and attitude towards it, and we just keep on going with it. So, thank you guys for checking out the video. Hopefully Silent and I will have some content up. Yeah, just keep on checking out the stuff. There'll be more to come. God bless.